Today we're searching for sandwiches as we visit new opening in Hidden Gem Rogue Sandwich. Located off the beaten track in what looks like a driveway, you'll find this conservatory that's been converted into a sandwich haven. All the bread is baked fresh every day and it almost tastes like a big fat crust of a fluffy Neapolitan pizza. The fillings are ridiculous too. Here we are slicing 3 different types of Wagyu beef for the sticky beef sandwich. But let's start off with the OG Marmite cheese, which is filled with 3 different types of cheese and elevated with that Marmite drizzle. I don't know what they did with this, but the umami feels were real. Oh my god, it was so good. We also ordered the spicy mortadella, and by the way, everything is made from scratch. The bread, the sauces, everything. This is the turkey club, which is dunked into all those roasting juices and all sorts of the luxurious clubby thing. And even though the bar was set very high, that sticky Wagyu was life-changing. The onions were caramelized in a Wagyu beef fat dripping, then hit with 3 types of Wagyu, including Wagyu bacon. I've dreamt about this sandwich every night since I had it. It's nicotine to a fat man's belly. If you can't take a date to mate, enjoy. Join me on my hunt to find the best sandwich in London, where we visited We Are Mount in Spitalfields Market. On goes heaps of mozzarella, a cherry bourbon barbecue brisket, spring onions, barbecue sauce, and West Country mature cheddar. The grill's then buttered up, and then the toasties toasted off until it's golden brown. And just when you thought things couldn't get any better, it's served with a pot of gravy. But we're not done yet. This is the New Yorker. On goes sauerkraut, a 10-hour smoked pastrami, pickles, and Emmental cheese. And just look at these beauties together. They're like husband and wife. Let's start with the brisket. The beef is so tender and I love the tanginess of that barbecue sauce. So sweet, and I love how thick the gravy was. The pastrami on the New York was perfectly cooked, and I love the nuttiness of the Emmental cheese. And that French dip though, it was creamy, it was zingy, it was everything you wanted and more. If you can't take a date to mate, enjoy. Join me on my hunt to find the best street food. Episode 2, Waffle Cart. A pop-up found hidden in an Asian supermarket in Manchester. These 2 lovely ladies served me the best fried chicken I've ever had. This is the XL, crispy maple bacon, overnight brined fried chicken thighs seasoned with some magical heavenly dust. Every waffle is made fresh, and not forgetting that super cheesy 4-cheese mac and cheese, which is then hit with a hot sriracha, sweet chili, Aleppo chili flakes, and not forgetting that pure grade A Canadian maple syrup. This was hands down some of the best street food I've ever tasted in my life. The umami twist was real, and the fried chicken was so light, crispy, almost sweet, but so tender. Every bite literally melted into your taste buds, and the flavour was just absorbed. These guys are only open until the 17th of July, so don't sleep on this one. If you can't take a date to mate, enjoy. Join me on my hunt to find the best street food. Episode 3, Burger Taco Edition. Every Tuesday, Bill or Beak have a secret menu item, which is a smash burger taco at their stall in Camden. Warning, this shit's addictive. Those juicy beef patties are smashed into a taco and then topped with American cheese. I love how the beef fat renders into the taco and just bubbles up. These tacos are then hit with a crazy please burger cheese sauce, white onion and lettuce. Just look at that sizzle. I'm gonna retire. These should actually be illegal. They were that feckin' delicious. You see these trends go viral and you think, are they actually going to be that good? But I'm telling you people, this was redonkulous. The taco goes all crispy as the fat begins to dry out. Just listen to the crunch test. Oh, yes please. Where should we visit next? If you can't take a date to mate, enjoy. When the queue is this long for breakfast, it must be good, right? Don't worry, they hand chips out to everyone in line. This is Police's, a Victorian workers' cafe established in the 1900s, and the proof is in the pudding with all that experience. This was a cracker.
Go. Lovely, have the lot, some lovely homemade bubble and squeak, and a portion of hand-cut sliced cooked chips on the side.
Police's isn't like any other restaurant I've visited. It's a community. The atmosphere is something like I've never experienced before, and the taste was sensational. Their nonna still works in the cafe, rolling pastries and making fresh pasta by hand. No matter what you order, you'll walk out this cafe with a smile, and it's guaranteed to be the highlight of your weekend. If you can't take a date to mate, enjoy. Come with me to visit the OGs of London's fried chicken game, Butchie's. There are a few places I visit more than once, but when something's that nice, I'm trying it twice. This is their cheesy rider doubled up in the making with fried chicken, cheese sauce and buffalo sauce. Oh. We created a tray which also included the buffalo burger, 6 freshly cooked wings, house slaw, mac and cheese, chicken salt seasoned chips, and a chicken dog, which is only £3.95. We hit the wings with their homemade hot buffalo sauce and chili honey. My taste buds were instantly awoken. That sweet and heat combo is literally what I live for. The chicken is so juicy, so tender, and I love how crispy and light the batter is on the outside. But the star of the show is the cheesy rider. It's stacked like the Eiffel Tower and cheesier than your dad's worst joke. The definition of a taste sensation. If you can't take a date to mate, enjoy. Everything I ate at the Big Feastival as a food blogger, part 1. We're kicking things off at Killer Waffles, where fresh waffles are made into a cone filled with mac and cheese, fried chicken, mango mayo and barbecue sauce. The mac and cheese was so stringy, I literally actually had 3 of these throughout the festival. Next up, Poor Boys for their combined shrimp and chicken po' boy sandwich. The Louisiana hot sauce is so fire. I would take a shower in that shit and leave my mouth open like a wallowing hippo. Continuing on with more fried chicken, we headed to Only Jerkin, who spin the good stuff with Caribbean flavors that slap every time, and don't even get me started on that gravy. The batter was so light and crispy, but then you hit with that spice and all things nice. Oh yeah, baby. Next up, Nanny Bill's for their Dalston dip. Honestly, this burger is epic. Their gravy is so thick and dark, and when it's paired with that juicy dry-aged patty, there are simply no words apart from downright delicious and rather bloody messy, which I'm totally here for. And finally, something sweet from Project D. I found this huge Homer Simpson donut, which was literally bigger than my head, and my head is rather bloody large. Stay tuned for part 2 if you can't take a date to come in. Enjoy! Come with me to Best Broosted, where we dive into Middle Eastern classics like you've never seen before. The Arabic shawarma platter is not one to miss, as the flatbreads are dipped into their special house sauce, lit up and filled with a succulent marinated chicken. This one got me excited just watching the shawarmas being made. They've also got their rotisserie chickens, which are served with hand-cut chips and served with more sauce, as well as their fried chicken option, which is injected with more sauce. Oh my god, just look at that. That is what one might call a mouth wobbler. Back to the shawarma platter. The wraps are cut into pieces and served with garlic, pickles, salad, chips. This was a beast of a dish and perfect to bring down some mates and just have a total feast. All the meats were perfectly seasoned, and I love the freshness from all the sauces. I mean, just look at the pieces of the chicken. They were literally the size of my hand. The fattoush salad was super cool too, as you've got to break the crispy bread. But the star of the show was those shawarmas. The freshness of the salad, the meat, the bread, oh, delicious. If you can't take a date, take a mate. Enjoy.